Now, I told y'all this was going to happen. I told y'all this was coming, right? Now, for those who don't know what I'm talking about, I told y'all months ago that Jess Hilarious and Lauren LaRosa were going to bump heads. And it was really because of the Jess Hilarious hate fest in the comments section of the Breakfast Club. Seriously, the Breakfast Club fans have been attacking Jess Hilarious like crazy ever since Lauren LaRosa replaced Jess Hilarious when Jess went on maternity leave. It was not just about bigging up Lauren LaRosa for doing an excellent job, because Lauren is excellent. She has a journalistic background. She used to work for TMZ. She's great at her job. But the comment section was not just saluting Lauren LaRosa. It was people attacking Jess Hilarious and calling Jess Hilarious trash, telling her she need to be gone. People were saying that the Breakfast Club needs to give Jess Hilarious her walking papers, that they need to just replace Jess with Lauren LaRosa and call it a day, that Jess Hilarious needed to be gone. They needed to give Jess Hilarious the boot. And I said, that woman is at home with that baby, with that fresh baby, right? Possibly dealing with postpartum depression, reading these comments, and she's going to take it to heart. She's going to take it personal. Some of y'all be saying, yo, she got to stay. Don't read the comments. Don't stay at the comments. That woman comes from a content creation background. All content creators read comments. It's hard for them to turn that off. She started out, she was an Instagram comedian making IG content, YouTube content, so on and so forth. They all read comments, content creators. It was hard for her to stay away from them comments and to see the hate fest for her, right? Because it's one thing to just celebrate Lauren LaRosa, but it's another thing to down Jess Hilarious in order to celebrate Lauren LaRosa. And that's what the fans of the Breakfast Club were really doing, right? And I pay attention to comments because I'm a media junkie. I've been a Breakfast Club fan since 2012, right? Which was the beginning of 2012, which was the second semester of my freshman year of college at Mississippi Valley State University, right? But I've been watching them for a long time. And the hate that Jess was getting, the hate in favor of Lauren LaRosa, it was getting too crazy. And I say, y'all gotta watch it. This is a woman who's fresh off of having a baby. Y'all don't know how she's feeling at home, right? And all of that spilled out when she went live on social media, airing out her grievances, talking about how she did not feel protected, how nobody stood with her throughout all of this madness, right? Because, as I mentioned, when Jess Hilarious got the job, shortly after that, she went on maternity leave because she was pregnant, right? She went on maternity leave, and then she was replaced with Lauren LaRosa in her absence. And I believe Jess talked about the fact that she suggested that Lauren LaRosa replace her while she was gone. Now, just imagine, during your absence, your leave of absence, having a baby, birth and bringing a life into this world, you at home seeing people berate you, right? And I know the Breakfast Club fans now like, don't blame us, don't blame. No, don't do that shit. Because I didn't see that shit happen too much. When two dudes get into it and the fan bases egg everybody on and all of that, they don't blame us, don't blame. No. Don't do that, because a lot of y'all would start stirring this shit up even worse. I don't care. Y'all gonna say don't blame y'all? I'm doing it. Because, again, it's one thing to celebrate Lauren, but trash and Jess Hilarious to celebrate Lauren is something different. And I saw people in the comment section, everybody trying to deny it. Man, nobody wanted Jess gone. We just was celebrating Lauren LaRosa. Bullshit. Y'all were calling for Jess's job, right? And I felt like the Breakfast Club, Charlamagne and DJ Envy in particular, could have done a better job of protecting her or standing up for her. I really do feel like that. And so, yes, Jess she shouldn't have taken it to social media. She shouldn't have done that, right? But listen, I get it though. I get it, because right after Jess Hilarious returns, not only did she have to deal with the fans calling for her job, but then they position Lauren LaRosa as if she's almost like taking Jess's spot. They position her like that. You know what I'm saying? Position her as like to replace her. And I feel where she coming from. You know what I mean? Like, as a person, man, if we're a team, and I see people attacking you, I have to stand with you. I feel like DJ Envy and Charlamagne should have said, "Yo, Jess Hilarious. We riding with her. She's a part of this team. She is the Breakfast Club with us. She brings great energy to the show, great jokes, great comedic timing, great chemistry with us. That's the reason why we hired her. We're standing with Jess Hilarious. We love Lauren LaRosa. Lauren is a great addition to the show as well. We're welcoming her. She brings great journalism experience to the show, so on and so forth. We love Lauren, but we also love Jess Hilarious too. We're standing with these young ladies, and we're not going to let y'all be out here attacking Jess Hilarious and coming for her like that. No, we're standing in solidarity with her. They should have showed some solidarity with Jess Hilarious in public to give a sign to the fan base, cut this bullshit out, pitting women against each other. And that's the old, pitting women against each other has been the tale of the times. I'm talking about Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston, Foxy Brown, Lil' Kim, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B. It has been the thing since the beginning of the time to pit women against each other. I don't know did they do that with Gladys Knight and Patti LaBelle? I'm sure they probably did. You know what I mean? But that has been a thing. And they should have put an end to it. It's like me, right? Y'all know I'm the biggest LeBron James fan around. I don't remember if LeBron did or not. But I remember when Russell Westbrook was playing with the Lakers and Russ was playing terrible. He was, right? But I felt like LeBron should have publicly, and maybe he did, I don't remember it. He should have publicly said, listen, Russ is our point guard. That's my guy. We rolling with him. This who we riding with. In the discussion, we riding with Russ. I'm here to support him because that increases morale, right? When you letting your teammate getting slaughtered, you let your teammate get slaughtered, get trashed over and over again, that hurts their psyche, their confidence, and it brings their morale down. Especially a woman, in Jess Hilarious's case, a woman that just gave birth to a baby. Y'all know how postpartum depression and stuff work? How it'll have a person feeling and all that. Women's whole, everything, their hormones, all of that change after having a baby. Can you imagine how she feels at home seeing this every single fucking day? So when she get on a radio show and she discusses everything, I felt like, too, don't gaslight her into thinking she tripping. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. And Charlamagne laughing at all. He always laugh at uncomfortable situations. I don't like that. And when she called it out, y'all laughing. Lauren LaRosa and them said, you laughing, stop. It's not funny. And Envy approached it in a much better way, right? Now, Envy was saying they could have talked to her behind closed doors, so on and so forth. Yes, but y'all see this, though. You got to get ahead of the bullshit a lot of times to stop it in its tracks. And they did not do a good job at getting ahead of the BS and protecting Jess Hilarious. They let it ride like they didn't see what was going on. You know when your fan base out of pocket, check your fan base to stand with your teammate. But again, I'm not shocked because they've had a history on this show of not standing in solidarity with each other. Charlamagne in particular, right? And I'm a fan of Charlamagne and DJ Envy and them. I am. I got Charlamagne books in my crib. I bought his books. But I never liked how when Gucci Mane came on the Breakfast Club talking about Angela Yee used to be on his you-know-what back in the day and all on his nuts and all that, right? And was basically acting like she was a jock rider. She was on his team, on his nuts and all of that. Charlamagne ran and did a personal one-on-one interview to post on his YouTube channel, right? And in that interview with Gucci Mane that he did, the one-on-one interview, right after he disrespected Angela Yee, he doubles down on the disrespect for Angela Yee in the interview with Charlamagne. And then in that interview, he also goes out of his way to disrespect DJ Envy, calling him pussy and all of that. And I'm like, what the fuck? And off of that situation, him doing a personal one-on-one interview with Gucci Mane right after Gucci disrespected Angela Yee, right? Him doing that one-on-one interview had Angela Yee not talking to him for a while until he apologized. But by then, it was too late. Angela like, yo, I got to get up out of here. And she went and got her own show after that because they don't stand in solidarity with each other, take up for each other, right? I know some of y'all gonna use the excuse, man, they friends, they co-work, they ain't friends, they just co-workers, man. Bullshit. It's dudes that hoop together on the court that ain't friends and they don't hang out with each other. They ain't gonna let you ride on their teammate. Come on, man. I'm a brother of Kappa Alpha Psi, right? If I helped to bring some young brothers in the fraternity after me, You think I'm gonna let some other noops, some other Kappas get down on them? Not the fuck on my watch. It's not happening. Right? I don't care what discrepancies they got or nothing with nobody. I'm not gonna let nobody trash them and act like, oh, you ain't worthy of being a Kappa and trashing them. And they Kappas like, what are you talking? Like, what? I would be a sucker for allowing that to happen. Knowing I helped to bring some brothers into to the fraternity or whatever, and I'm letting other dudes trash y'all. Like, come on, we a team, fam. We a team, all of it, and we all need to be united. Anyway, you know what I mean? So I'm not finna we not doing that. You know, and I don't think that probably was the best analogy to use, but I tried to think of something. Or if I'm on a basketball team and we playing together, I'm not gonna let people get down on y'all. I'm not gonna let the journalists and so on and so forth or the fan base trash you. And I'm right next to you every day in the locker room with you, and I'm in a huddle with you. You feel me? And I'm sitting next to you on the bench. We lining up side to side at the tip off with each other, and I'm letting you get like people ride on you. I'm not doing that, man. That's not okay. You feel me? And they never protected Jess Hilarious. They just let it go and let it ride and let it rock. And that's why she was upset and so hurt. Because she like, yo, I just came into this job. I'm just coming in here, man. I'm fresh off having my child. I'm happy to get this job. And look how y'all just letting your fan base, because this is the fan base. This is not a Jess Hilarious fan base that Jess Hilarious built up. This fan base on the Breakfast Club was built by Angela Yee, Charlamagne, and DJ Envy. So Envy and Charlamagne, being that y'all are the two remaining on the show, Angela Yee has moved on. Y'all have a responsibility to get your fan base in check when they coming at your new sister, when they coming at your new teammate. Get them in line. Fuck that. And I called that out months ago because I knew this was going to happen. And she got frustrated with it. And yes, she probably shouldn't have taken it to social media. But she was hurt, right? And she shouldn't have came at Lauren because it's not Lauren's fault. You know, it's the fan base fault and DJ Envy and them not making things clear. They had Lauren doing justice segments and so on and so forth. They should have handled it a lot better. People at iHeart and all of them, or not iHeart, but because iHeart is the conglomerate or whatever, but the big umbrella. But you know what I mean. People at the Breakfast Club, Power 105 should have gotten that in order, right? But it ain't Lauren LaRosa's fault. Lauren does a great job. She's excellent at what she does. She has a journalistic background, used to work for TMZ. She got the inside scoop and inside connections from her TMZ past, so on and so forth, you know. So it works in her favor, and she's very professional. This is the first time Jess Hilarious has been in a professional environment, in a professional space in media. So she's learning, and she will improve, right? But to trash Jess in order to big up Lauren is bullshit. And y'all see what that creates. It creates animosity, tension between these women. Shit that could have been avoided. You know, and I'm gonna say this too about Lauren. You know, one, Jess Hilarious telling her hush and shut up and all that. You don't tell no grown person to do that. That's bullshit. I don't give a fuck if you mad about the situation, what's going on. You gotta check that. It's bullshit, right? That is. But Lauren LaRosa telling Jess Hilarious yesterday, I'm the producer, you're the talent. You're my talent, you're the talent. Well, that's sunning her. You're sunning her. So Lauren got some nice nasty shit about her too. That nice nasty shit. She got that up in her too. Nobody want to talk about it, but I'ma say she got that shit in her too. You feel me? Same way she said what she said about Gary Owen. And I don't know, maybe she said that because Gary Owen, when he came on this show, he was looking for Jess Hilarious. A fellow comedian, he looking for Jess. And maybe she didn't like that. I don't know, but that's why she said, ain't nobody checking for Gary Owen. That's what Lauren LaRosa said. And Gary got upset about it. You feel me? So Lauren got some shit with her too. But the Breakfast Club, they got to do a better job at protecting their new teammate and protecting their sister. You feel me? Because this might not be the first time, the only time this happens. But I knew where this was going. I'm like, that woman fresh off having that baby. She probably dealing with postpartum. She probably going to snap any moment because these people they pushing it to a major way. And some people, ain't nobody want Jess to go. We just was bigging up Lauren. BS. Y'all was calling for Jess's job when Lauren came on there. And I don't advocate for that. They gave Jess the contract, honor that damn contract. They gave her the contract for a reason. She may not be the best at reading the rumor mill, but she adds to the show. And she gonna find her footing. You know, but acting like they don't know what she talking about and Charlamagne laughing it off. Don't gaslight this woman. Y'all know what's going on, man. And y'all didn't stand in solidarity with her, and that's BS, man. And now you saw what happens from that. Check that stuff immediately. Get your fan base in order. Get your fan, like Aretha Franklin told Babyface, Kenny, get your crazies in order. Was that Aretha Franklin that said that? No, I said Aretha Franklin. Not no damn Aretha Franklin. Anita Baker. What am I talking about? Anita Baker. Well, Anita Baker. God forgive me. Anita Baker. When Anita Baker say, hey, Kenny need to check his crazies. Babyface, get your fans in order when you see they on some BS. You feel me? Even though I heard Anita be on some BS too. You know what I'm saying? That's neither here nor there. Neither here nor there. But y'all get the point I'm making. Check your fan base before stuff gets out of control and it flies off the hinges. And now we got two women going at each other. And it could have been avoided in the first place had y'all stood in solidarity with her and protected her better. And not have her job looking like it's in jeopardy by positioning Lauren as the replacement when Jess comes back and she reading Jess segments. Don't figure that out behind closed doors. I didn't done enough cussing, but they could have done a better job at cleaning it up, in my opinion. A much better job. You know? But that's why Jess mad, because of how all that played out. It was foul. It was wrong. And she checked it because it's like, yo, what? Come on, man. What are we doing? We a team. Why is this going on? And I feel her on that, man. I truthfully feel her wholeheartedly. They got to get that in order. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Jess could have not taken it to the internet. She could have kept certain comments about Lauren LaRosa to herself. But she was hurt by everything playing out and the fans denigrating her every single day. Y'all, she don't check the comments, man. She's a content creator. They are wired to check comments. She comes from that background. I know it. I check my comments all the time, and I never was on a scale anywhere close to Jess Hilarious. You know? Not yet, at least. You know, so I get it, man. But, you know, that's all I got to say about it. Machiavelli Mills TV. I'm out, y'all. Peace.